Hello and welcome back. On the last episode, it was just the beginning, really. We met three characters. Well, technically five characters. Three characters. Those being the people in real life being the person we're playing as, Yuuji, Kyuji, Kaname, and Yuuji himself. Unfortunately, Yuuji has died. The reason he had died is apparently because of a video game that kills people when you fail, and as we as we usually do, the common sense option would be to play the game that it killed him, which we met two fictional characters, Kouko and Hana, and yeah. So now then we got to a choice. We had to stop playing because obviously if we get it wrong, we fail. Yeah, so this one's probably going to be just a 30-minute episode instead because, it's the second one. This could be from the series from how on. But anyway, let's find out what happens. To clear a game without getting a bad end, is there any way to do so? Is there even a 1% chance of doing it? I was stupid to attempt this. It was too hard to. I was too hard to realize this before. My curiosity got the best of me. Sorry, Yuuji. I can't do it. I can't. I don't want to die yet. After installing bad end, my daily life went back to normal. At least I thought so. But my mistake will soon be realized. Q here. Hey, Q here. Hey, are you listening to me? I turned slowly towards Kaname. You're looking awfully pale. You're still worried about Yuji's predicament, aren't you? Remember, it's going to take time to get over him. 1 week passes after I removed bad end. I couldn't help being afraid of Yuji now. Bad end still exists on my phone. I've attempted to delete it several times, but it keeps coming back. And then I get a call from the now deceased Yuuji. Keep going, Kyuhe. Hey, you alright? Kaname shakes my body, but the fear still grips me. The voice continues in my head despite trying to end the call. Best friends, Kyuhe. It's still no use if I break or throw away my phone. You must forget about me and have no regrets. It comes back to me all too soon. Kyuhe. Kyuhe. There's no end to this. Kyuhe. 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 Not reading it all. The torture continued on forever. I slowly start losing my sanity. Ending number 3, Forever Haunted by Fear. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta... just gotta go back to what the previous choice was that we had. I think I don't know what clicking continue would take us to because I haven't saved. I didn't save, but well, it's also got an autosave, doesn't it? Yeah. So I do play video games, and so as we go through all of this, it has to be. Obviously, it has to be. Right. View player profile. The anonymous board, and then other player sites. Okay, we play obviously. We get to the choice, and I guess we have to continue playing it, unfortunately. Okay, continue. I made up my mind to continue playing. Of course, there's still fear. There is still fear of the fear of dying. But I don't intend to quit now. After all, it's only natural to want to find out what killed my best friend. Maybe there's some sort of invisible force that's beckoning me to play this deadly game. But I decided to chase it and push forward. What choice should I make? Gonna go straight forward because, like, in the prologue it says that they went to the sides. Keep going straight. Yeah. I went straight at the crossing. Pant. I don't know how long I'd been running, but I must make every effort to escape. And then, I tripped and sprawled on the ground. I skinned my hands and knees. The pain isn't excruciating. Kouko, no. That's what happened to me. The shadow immediately enveloped me in a thick fog. My body felt like air, and I felt like the life force of me was being sucked right out of my body. What? What is this thing? I was quickly falling into a deep sleep, accompanied by the feeling of immediate death. I guess I got the wrong choice. That's not good. Bad end. The player got 3. The player on the board, right? They got the player profile. They got 3 chances, right? A bad end. Are you serious? I've lost already. Damn it. I threw the mobile phone in frustration and stood. The mystery of the game and what killed Yuuji. Upon reaching the bad end, I started feeling an ominous fear gripping me. My stomach painfully aches. Oh crap! I'm dead. I'm going to die. Huh? Nothing happened. After waiting for the inevitable to happen, nothing happened at all. What the hell? I'm grateful my life is spared, but I'm as confused as ever. Was the rumor that you die for real if you get a bad end a bunch of nonsense? Then, why did Yuuji die? I'll still go back and make a different choice this time. I dismissed my confusion and opened a load game screen where I made the choice. Let's go left, I guess. I turned to the left without any particular reason. Follow me, Connor. It's too dangerous that way. Don't say that, hurry. Or as I said that, my vision was blinded by so the prologue lady chose to go left. That's not good. By heading by the headlights of an oncoming car, the words of Connor had said, repeated in my mind along the instant the shock to my body. It's too dangerous that way. Well, guess that means we have to go right then. Bad end. I failed yet again. It was the last obvious choice. But I remember now. The player's blog who played a bad end. Even though he got a bad end, he was fine. But when I reached the second bad end, the game closed immediately, which means, does the game close after one failure? That's not the case. This is my second mistake. My mobile phone suddenly vibrated. Oh, hand. Female hand, based on the nails. What? Suddenly, something impossible happened. A ghastly hand suddenly reached out of through my screen. Or through the screen. No. Then a shrill voice spoke. Because of you, I had a horrifying experience. A horrifying experience. Then, okay, so this is Kouko. This person is Iwasaki. The hand grabbed me right into my body. And I suddenly ache. Suddenly an acute shock of pain runs through my body. My voice screamed out and eventually ceased. This is how Yuuji died as well. My heart stopped beating and my consciousness soon faded to oblivion forever. Ending number 4. Bad end number 1. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Let's see if we press continue, what happens? Okay, cool. Okay. Could have just picked continue then. Start. Let's not read the manual. If that's the case, then why don't we go for the other endings, 1 and 2? I don't. For one, mobile screens are just too tiny. It's hard to call it a true game experience. Honestly, I don't see the big hype about mobile games. What's so great about mobile games anyway? For starters, you can play mobile games anywhere at any time. I think that's the reason. Even if even some of the simpler games are great to pass the time. Sometimes a big fancy screen is with quality graphics can get tedious and boring, and with just as with mobile games. I see your point. Even though Yuuji gives me a lecture on how mobile games have merit, I still prefer good old-fashioned TV and game console. Well, if the game is as interesting as you say, I might try it out. You need to play more. Okay, cool. Then we just skip through this, and so I guess the first two ending. So is there's no way. What the hell? Why isn't the game booting up? The author of Bad End must have made some type of patch to the game that prevented the other version from being booting up. For example, the initial download for this version was put up and then taken down for long too after. Then Yuuji just happened to download it within the small time frame of the first release from the updated one. Why can't I get the game to run? I hadn't a clue. It might be just designed to be able to open once. I know close to nothing but about programming, but I'm sure if it was designed, it would intentionally. If it was designed that way intentionally, not. How did Yuuji really die? An underlying disease or condition. It's the only rational explanation. If one gets a bad end in a video game, then the player dies for real. There's no way in hell. Just merely a myth spread for the hype up the game. Not long after, I completely forgot about Bad End and moved on. Ending number 1, Urban Myth. Cool. Okay, so if we there's no continue. Nope, that's not. Okay, so we spent the first 10 minutes just getting 4 endings. Nice. I do. That's be a kind of consistent choice from now on. Okay. So yeah, so yeah, so it has to be. Check through every one of these. And then we'll save at the next point, and then I'll probably be ending number 2. There we go. And then we save here. Let's save. We save here, and we can load it. Don't play it. And that should get us ending number 2. A cold chill runs down my spine. I tapped the no button with trembling fingers, and immediately deleted it forever from my mobile applications. I went in with the intuition and gut feeling, but the game was trying to deceive me into taking a plunge into the death grip. Successfully avoiding the curse, I regained my composure. I'm not touching this game again. Sorry, Yuuji. Tears started to stream down my eyes. Yuuji, I'll never forgive the person responsible for your death. I'd like nothing more to track them down in exact revenge, but I must live. I was more ashamed of myself than frightened. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Ending number 2? Nope, continuing. The next day, Kaname called out to me as soon as I walked into the classroom. Hey, how are you feeling? If it's Kaname who's got the game now, that's gonna be... I guess I'm okay, what's up? About the mobile game, are you still looking into that? Say no. No, I gave up on trying. Gave up? Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine with, that's fine with me. I return to my routine daily life. It will take a while before I accept what happened. Surely Yuuji wouldn't want me to dwell on it. All I can do is continue to pray that Yuuji's soul is resting in peace in the afterlife. But then, an incoming email. Who could it be from? I flipped my phone and opened it and looked at the display. Don't quit, Yuuji. Oh, and we've got an interesting background. Huh? Oh, hey, what happened? The emails referring to Yuuji continued to flood my phone. No matter what I do or how many times I change my phone number and address, the responses still are endless. Yuuji, who is my best friend, is now becoming a frightening existence that continues to haunt me everywhere I go. Don't quit, Kyuhei. 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 Don't quit. Oh, now it's orange. Okay. That's gonna be red. Yep. Jump scare moment. Ending number 2. Don't quit now. Okay, then. Cool. Yeah, so it's 44 down out the gate. Yes, let's load here. We play it. And now we know that you picked the right ending. Okay. Continue. And we go to the right. I took a right. Kinda, hurry up. I shouted without looking back. Isn't there a main street then? Okay, so we're back here. Made it to the main plaza. Okay, cool. Pant, pant, huff, huff. When I turned around, the weird shadow was nowhere in sight. That's a relief, perhaps the shadow can't come where there are many people gathered in one place. Where is Kana? Where's our friend? Kouko, what was that thing? Oh no, okay, there she is. Don't ask me. Anyway, let's just get out of here. I'm heading home. Call me later, okay? Right, I'll see you later. I went home quickly and parted from Connor. I thought that shadow would most likely catch up to me. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Sigh. I stashed my cosmetics away that I bought. At least we didn't drop it. We didn't waste our money. I bought the convenience store and I lie down in bed. I'm in no mood to do makeup right now. My body is still shaking from that whole ordeal. Who or what was that? Why are they chasing after us? I don't understand it at all. Why would the reason? What would be the reason why someone would want to attack a common, everyday girl like me? Oh wait, I'm gorgeous after all. So and men stop and stare at me as I pass by. Could it be the soul of a spirit of a pervert out to get me? No way. Yeah, I don't like this girl. So. Are we going to play through this game? I feel like this is my prediction for the story. We're going to play through the game. We're going to survive. We know that this is the girl that kills people when they die. So she's going to attack us for succeeding, but then we call her out for having a bad personality. That's going to get us killed, most likely, or attacked at least. But she needs to hear it. There's nothing I can do dwelling on it. It can't be helped. I decided to go to bed early. Sleep will take my mind off everything that happened, but I can't help but wonder, what was it? What if I'm attacked by that thing again tomorrow? Please go bring us back to Kia. I don't like Kouko. No, thank you. Well, seems that was the correct choice. I felt relieved and decided to save and quit for the day. Good. The game story is your stereotypical cliche horror plot. Kouko Iwasaki, the main character, is in a strange area at night. This is cliche. Because I thought it was I thought everyday. It's like everyday locations. That's why people get attacked in horror movies. She's a clueless girl that apparently gets a bad end if you pick the wrong choice. So what really lies ahead? Based on what I've played, it's hard to predict what happens next. And yet, Kouko may have some character traits I find unappealing. Agreed. It seems as though she messes around with guys in equal measure, but what about her secret desires? It's not really important. I got past the first choice and still able to proceed. But how long will I be able to keep making these choices? Just thinking about it makes me depressed. I mean, we got 4 endings in quick succession, so I'm assuming we're going to have a lot of time in between for now. While I'm at school, I tried keeping busy to take my mind off the bad end. At least I thought I could. Classmate A. You know what you know how they say Ogata died, right? It seems classmate B. It seems that he was a result of the game called Bad End. Okay, so they too believe no about the game. I overheard some conversation outside the classroom. People talking about it as well. That's a result of opening your mouth with on the whole mess. Now there's a rumor spreading around the campus. Sorry. So that's how we play. That's how the game spreads. More people try and play it now. Once one person hears it and passes it along, it won't stop. He's right. It's probably already spread like wildfire throughout the entire school. That's absurd. There's no way you can die from a video game. Okay, as long as you don't play the game, Konami. You're our new best friend. I mean, that's insulting to Yuuji, but you know, you gotta be there for us, man. The rumor's probably known by everyone now. Well, can't be helped. It's our duty to dispel any said rumor. I understand. Bad end is still installed in my mobile phone. How will the class president react if I mentioned it? Oh, we're saving this then. Save. I say we tell him. We tell him and then say, I'm playing it, and if I die, this is how it's gonna happen. Now, come over here for a second. Why, what's this about? I got Konami to follow me to the corner of the classroom so I can talk to him in private. What would you think if I told you I have the game bad and it's on my phone? What did you say? Stop messing around. It's like a visual novel that you make choices. If I can clear the game, I think I can find out the reason behind Yuuji's death. Listen to what you're saying. There's no way I'll believe that a person can die from playing a stupid video game. Let me give you some advice. I advise you to stop playing. I mean, we tried that. Although I don't buy into this crap. It's not worth taking the risk of losing anyone else. Konami's always level-headed. This is just his way of showing he cares, and I understand where he's coming from. Yeah, he's a good friend. He's the only one we have left. After school, I came straight home and took out my mobile phone. The tile screaming bad end appears upon flipping my phone open. Small road icon is displayed, waiting for the game to continue. Although I haven't even played yet, I feel exhausted. My heartbeat is stopped to climb with anticipation. Just take a deep breath and calm down, Q here. Take a deep breath and it helps ease the tension. I have to remain calm. I tap the icon and select my last save state to continue where I left off. Okay. I woke up still dressed. Needless to say, I'm still worried about what that was all about yesterday. That's not the same clothes we slept in. Sigh. Definitely wasn't just a dream. Kana and I were definitely attacked by something. What would have happened to us if we were caught? I mean, you would have died, she would have escaped, using your death as a means to escape. I didn't even want to imagine it. We might have been killed. That's a good thing, given your personality. That's probably rude to say. Phew. Although, I didn't feel like going to school, but I ended up being more depressed, sitting around my house doing nothing. So I decided to do the best thing to do is go to tough it out and keep up my chin up. Probably won't be attacked in broad daylight, much less at school with all the people present. Yeah, but then school's gonna be empty and it's gonna be like dusk or something. I arrived at school's gate and joined up with Kanata. Good morning. Good morning. Do you remember what happened last night? You mean that cursed shadow? I don't know what else to call it. So you do remember it. What do you think it was? A cursed shadow. I haven't the slightest idea, but it scared the hell out of me. Too weird. Okay, enough with that subject. Let's go and head to class. Yeah, that's right. Let's go. The problem is Kouko's relying too much on Kana, and that Kana's gonna die. Unless that's also a bad end sort of thing. Whereas if we get Kouko to survive, is that what the plot is? If we get Kouko to survive the whole thing, Kana dies in our place, and Kana tries to kill us or Kouko as revenge. The rest of the school day was expected without incident. The strange shadow didn't show itself at school, just as I predicted. Its weakness is probably being out in light. We're probably safe during daytime. I mean, yeah. Shadows are not the strongest in the daylight. Hey, though there is more of them in the daylight. What? Kind of speaks in a low voice, almost like she doesn't want the others to hear. Is that called a whisper? It's been bugging me all day. It's about you know what we saw yesterday. We have to do something. I I can't go through that again. Sleepover. I agree, but what should we do? Sleepover. Because, I don't know, maybe an exorcism? Who's it? That? We're not possessed. We're just being haunted. Where's not the same thing? I don't know if that's the same thing or not. An exorcism, possessed and haunted. What, an exorcism? Are you serious? No, possessed is when it's physically all around you, and it's haunted when it's like the general area. Like an object. I imagine one of those super psychic shows that came up on TV. Are they expensive? I don't have a lot of money right now. Yeah, but you don't have money at all. You get people to pay things for you. Actually, I think we can manage. There's a priest at Tetsuya shrine that seems very generous. The Tetsuya shrine right next to our neighborhood? Whoa, what a coincidence. Yeah, it seems that he specializes in this sort of thing. Really? You probably cut us a deal, who knows? Maybe give us a student discount. I think because we're students, we're less likely to get a discount because they could just see it as us making a prank. Or take it, you know. It's worth a try at least, let's do it. Okay. I also just like how okay is always in capital letters. Tetsuya is a large shrine area with an extensive history. I visit only once a year. I didn't know they performed exorcisms. Hold on a sec, let me talk to the priest. Okay, I'll be right here. Why are we separating? We know it's a horror thing. It kind of seems to know this place fairly well, so I trust she knows what she's doing. Not long after, the Shinto priest comes out dressed in the elegant hakama. I heard that you were troubled. If you want, I will do everything in my power to help you. Yes, thank you so much for helping us. And Connor reappears with a beaming smile. He's not going to charge us, isn't that nice? That's suspicious. What if Kanna's like making a prank and she's using all the guys that Kouko's like toyed with? If that's also a possible plot thing. We're not gonna get he's not going to charge us, isn't that nice? I made an exception for you two, no charge. Suspicious. Why is it just us two? Why were the exceptions? The Shinto priest gave us a hearty laugh. Well, there's not much else we can do about our predicament. We just have to have faith in the priest. I don't... When did you want to go? I hope we can do it sometime possible. Let's do it tonight. I'll go with you, of course. Sounds good. So tonight it is. I'll be ready. I don't trust this. We left Tetsuya Shrine and dropped in at a local family restaurant. The uniforms that the Rateless wear are so neat. I want one too. Yeah, you're right. This place is pretty popular with the locals. They're famous for the stylish uniforms that they wear while working. This restaurant is one of a kind. There aren't many franchise chains or locations that there aren't any. I'm getting distracted. There aren't any franchise location chains anywhere that else in Japan, so it makes it a very popular tourist attraction. What can I get you for? I'll have the special ultra treat, please. That's a big name. I'll take the Ishtar original cheesecake. I'm not a big fan of cheesecake, but cake is a good choice, I think. If I was gonna go for any kind of cake, I'd go for a chocolate fudge cake. Anyway, sounds good. I can read your face. You're wondering what's so special about this treat, huh? Yes. Why? Is it from the secret menu? Everywhere's got a secret menu. It's clearly why. It has to be from the secret menu. Can I try by? Why are we really? Anyway, I had never experienced anything like that. The exorcism, I mean. Exorcism's daily occurrence for me. Every Friday. Daily occurrence once a week. Way to go. I'm a genius at making jokes. Do you think it worked? I can't help but worry. Of course it didn't. Well, it's better than doing nothing, right? Don't worry about it. You're right. Before long, we witness the waitress brings out our orders. Cool. Wow, this is really good. Definitely worthy of ultra treat. Yeah, this cheesecake tastes good too. Great too. Sorry, even better than good. It probably would have tasted better if I wasn't weighted down with worry. Oh, nighttime. Finally, it was nighttime. You know what? I think we should leave it then. We should leave it on the and find out what happens on the next part with the exorcism. Because chances are, I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.